Racket number 1, is there a major housing shortage coming, even more than what we're experiencing right now? All of our articles today, both of them are Inman articles. All 3 links are Inman. We're really pumping you hard, Inman. Keep that in mind for the Innovator Awards. But
just a maybe a ticket would be nice. Oh no, you said they gave us a ticket.
I think we got the ticket.
Oh, okay.
We've got to decide if we're going to go out there like today. Our deadline was Friday. Sorry, Inman. I'm going to get back to you today. And
did they give us
are
a
we gonna
spot?
do this?
Did they give us a spot? Are we talking?
We have a spot to talk, but we've got to decide if we're going to come out there.
Did you find out if it was the big stage? Because I know if it was the big stage, you were gonna do the big
find
stage.
out if it's the big boy stage. I will. Maybe to cut costs, maybe I could room with the BA, the broke agent. I know, Eric, you've asked me to room with you at times, or no, for you to room with me, vice versa.
He needs your room.
Maybe now I need your room.
Yeah,
come on,
but he doesn't
dog.
do suites and stuff. Are you going to be okay with that?
Get a 2-bedroom suite, because I don't want to be sleeping next to you. So if you can book a 2-bedroom suite, I'm coming out there.
Oh,
BA,
boy.
the broke agent. Unfollow him and follow us, by the way, because if you're already following him, just follow us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
No,
BA.
follow him too. Follow him on everything. All right, so this article is, we're in a home body era, and that means the housing shortage is coming. So what does this home body era mean? Do you want me to give him the stat, Nicole?
Yeah, go for it.
And this stat surprised me. Did it surprise you?
No, I don't think it really did, but I I feel like nothing really surprises me anymore.
How much it rose?
No.
So in May 2019, the average tenure of homeowners in the U.S., that means the typical homeowner, the time a typical homeowner lives in their home, it rose 10% year over year to a total of 11.3 years.
Yeah.
To
I
me,
mean, so 10% of that is like, you're talking about they added a year.
They added a year on, which is a significant jump. Now they're referencing the low interest rates as a reason why people, hey, got my dream home, low interest rate. Why would I move? It's my dream home and I'm locked in on low interest.
Right.
Why would I move?
Well, maybe they don't want it. Maybe they can't move. I mean, what they would be moving to potentially could be maybe worse than what they have because of the interest rate change, though, too. You got to keep that in mind, too.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. As interest rates go up, people are going to be less likely to get out of that good loan that they have. You make a good point there for sure. I'm going to call Racket big time, though, on this. Here's why. Yeah? Over the next 10 years, I think this number comes down. If I'm guessing on a decade window, I'm guessing that the 11.3 years goes under 10. I think the transaction in real estate is going to get easier to complete. Okay. I think it's going to get more automated. I think AI is going to help with that. I think technology is already helping with that. So I think the transaction and what the banks are working on right now, it's going to get quicker.
Potentially. But I think that you also need to take in consideration, though, the value of somebody's home, not in dollar and cents and easy transaction. Because I think we had one of our beginning episodes was the fact that homes were actually essentially getting larger, because like some people were like staying home and working from home and living from home and having in-laws and families move in with them. I mean, if that's really what's trending, and if people are really adding onto their homes in order to facilitate those changes, I only see it rising. I think that people I think if you read a lot of the national articles, a lot of people are aging in place. There's a lot of builders that are now adapting people's current homes to work for them. If
we get enough new construction inventory that meets the needs of today, that could be true. But here's where I'm going with this. My number 2 point.
Yeah.
Is that over the next 10 years, more millennials are going to come into the market, and they're going to change their mind a lot, just like they want to travel a lot. I think they're going to want to live in multiple places. So I think as much as...
Do you think they're going to be buying that? I mean, I think we're seeing right now a lot of those...
Years? Maybe, yeah, I think millennials are going to buy and sell a lot in the next 10 years. And I think that baby boomers... even more so over the next 10 years. There's a lot of pent-up demand in the baby boomers that haven't retired, that are retiring over the next few years, that are eventually just going to say, fuck it. Like, I know I'm losing money, but this is a lifestyle decision, and I'm not waiting anymore. Yeah. I'm making the move, which is a sell and a buy. So I do think you're going to have some movement.
I don't know. I think I feel like we could agree to disagree.
Wow, we never disagree.
Well, we always disagree, but I think that I feel like there were also a lot of people that got hit really hard where, like my parents, my dad was able to retire, but like my mom couldn't. So like her retirement plan was, she's got at least probably 15 more years just to like recoup like the loss that she had to. So I think that maybe the people that you're seeing that are going down to Naples and just had so much money that when they lost, like it wasn't that big of a deal. But
or there's people like, well, we use your mom a lot on this show.
Well,
Nance, we owe you a big gift card or something.
Gift card.
Yeah, something. I don't know. We send you a racket. But people like your mom who really kind of have found, I don't know if it's her dream home, but a home that really works for her in the short term and the long term.
Yes.
That house that she's in right now could work for her for a long time.
Well, yeah, I mean, when we moved her, I wanted her to make sure that even if she wasn't going to use the first floor bedroom, that there was a first floor bedroom.
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
It is very interesting. It's a very interesting topic. I mean, we can't, though, ignore the fact that something is happening. I mean, there's an article on it.
Something's happening. Happening to me. What is that song?
I'm sorry.
Everything
Are
by,
you singing? You don't sing. You're singing.
Tom Ferry. I'm singing.
Oh my God, Tom
on the
would
real
be thrilled to see that.
I
you're
love
singing.
that line. Something's happening to me.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Does anybody know what he's singing?
It's a song called Everything.
Look, Suave
It shows up on my Apple Music all the time.
Suave knows songs, and he's saying no.
It's I play the happy playlist, the happy playlist on Apple, and it's in that happy stuff.
What is happy?
Feel
Has
good.
the sun gotten to you? You're happy.
Hey, when the sun comes out, the sun makes everybody feel good. You didn't know that?
Even you?
Even me.
This is
even me.
I feel like I've entered a weird.
Happening to me. You gotta find that song. Play it. Even if it's against YouTube's
I feel
guidelines.
weird right now.
All right, racket number 2.